Well, I decided to go ahead and change my battery this morning and get that done on my GL1800. And I'll show you what I'm putting in it, and I'll talk about batteries here in just a second. That's what I'm putting in it. And if you're wondering why I'm putting one of these batteries in it, I have had, USAL for many years. I've used them. And if you're wondering why I'm putting that cheap battery in it instead of a USAL, well, I've had USAL batteries quite a bit. Recently I bought one and it was bad and they wouldn't take it back. So I thought, you know what? I'm done with it. I spent a lot of money on that battery. So I'm going to go ahead and try a different brand. And I have been trying a battery called Motobat, and I like it. I put it in my buddy's Goldwing, and I think it's a really good battery. But I thought I'd try one of these cheaper batteries because I've used them in my other bikes, and they seem to work really well. And actually, if you look, it's the same brand that's in the bike right now. And I've got plans for this battery. A little bit tight getting this in and out of here. But that's the one that was in it. I think this one is just a little bit better than that one. But it's the same brand. So let's see if I can get this in there. That positive cable, it's really kind of tight to squeeze that in there. Put that in there. Tight fit. So I'm going to take that off. Now I'm going to try to put it in right here. Then I'll slide the battery back in there. Hopefully it'll stay there. I like using a screwdriver putting it in. That way you could put pressure in on it. I know it's going to be kind of a boring video because just about everybody can do their own battery, but the only thing I could add to this, which you probably already know, is it's always good to take the negative off first and put it on last, especially if you have electronic fuel injection and stuff. So you got a computer in it. Make sure all your terminals are clean, which mine are. And then after I get it in and tight with the screwdriver, I like to come back with the ratchet and just give it just a little more. That keeps it from coming loose. And then I just like to do the old school petroleum jelly. Kind of help protect it a little bit. Something we used to do way back in the day. Now they have these sprays to put on it, and I did have some of that, but I'm out of it now, so we're going old school. All right, then we'll put our bracket back on to hold it. This is an 8mm. All right, good and tight. So I'll put this on, finish it up. There we go. I've got a battery gauge put in here, and as you can see, it's got 12.3, 12.2. It probably needs charged up a little bit. I don't know how accurate this gauge is. The battery that was in it, it was showing 11.6, I think. So this is a little bit better, but let's see how it starts. Yeah, it turns over really good. Charging 14.6. All right, so let's just go ahead and take this panel off and we'll check it with my meter to see what this battery is showing. Set on DC volts. Yeah, see, look at that, 12.98. So this battery is really good. Let me go ahead and turn the key on. Key's on. And let me go to start it and we'll see how far down it goes. Yeah, it looked like it dropped down to 10 point something. Let's see this again. All right, let me start it. Yeah, 11.03. And it's charging 14.6. So that's great. I think that's a good, healthy battery. Well, I think that battery is going to work out really well on the GL1800. I've got several other bikes, and I've used this battery many times before because it became highly recommended by people. And I've used it for years, actually, in some other bikes, and it's done very well. I wanted to get the better battery for my GL1800, but I tell you what, after I had that experience with USAL, it's kind of ruined it for me. I've had many different batteries. I bought them from Batteries Plus. I bought them from, what's that place called? Scorpion, I think, online. And I had a really good battery. I put my FJR on that. So, you know, brands, they don't mean as much as what they used to, I don't think. But this battery was only $50, $60, something like that. It wasn't very much. And I think it's going to be really good. So we're going to try it out and see. And I'll leave a link in the description for the battery on Amazon in case you're interested. So that's all I have for you today. Appreciate you coming along watching, and I'll see you on the next one.